Hey everybody, Vloggyponcho here. I'm back. I'm in my apartment now, so I guess I should sort of start from the beginning here. There was a big gap where there was no videos. That's because I was sort of in flux. It came on about finals time, and then just quit out just I guess today because I was just really busy basically. You know, I could have made videos, but some I did, some I didn't. It was like, whatever. One way or the other. To give you an update of where I am now, I was, when you last saw me, living in the dorm still at UGA. I have since graduated. I'll show you the cap. It's very square later. And then I spent about a month at my parents' house, about 3 weeks, just sort of relaxing, getting prepared for where I am now, which is my apartment. So this is my kitchen. I'm making spaghetti. Actually, I'm trying to make hot water, but it's taking a while. So that's sort of where, that's the very short version of the past 2 months. So I'm going to try and get back in the habit of making these videos a daily thing. We'll see how much that turns out, but I want to get at least like 4 or 5 a week. Because I know I'm going to have time to make them on the weekends. They may not have the editing chops that some of the best ones I've made have, but at least I'll have something to talk about. So it's Sunday. I should have said this at the beginning. It is Sunday, June 9th. I actually know the date because I moved in yesterday on the 8th. So I'm here in my apartment in Roswell, Georgia, and like I said, I moved in yesterday, so right now I'd say about 2/3 of my possessions are still in boxes, including all of my clothes. So, well, all but a couple sets of clothes. So I'm still in the very early stages of unpacking things, but I was getting hungry, figured I'd make some dinner. We moved in yesterday, unloaded a whole U-Haul truck full of my stuff, and I'll give you a tour of the apartment eventually, but that's not what this video is for. I want to get things settled back in first, and I also want to eat dinner. So, moved in yesterday and then spent most of today unpacking. Today I'm going to try and document landmarks in my life, and this was my first whole day spent at the apartment. I woke up here after a very good night's sleep on my new pillow top queen size bed, and I'm going to go to sleep here. So it's a full day in the apartment, and this pot of hot water is my first meal in the apartment. And right now it's just a pot of tepid water. Not very hot yet. Figured I'd keep it easy and make some spaghetti. I was going to make tofu bins. My whole plan was to make tofu Reubens as the first meal in the apartment. And then I got looking around the kitchen and realized that I don't have any spices. And I forgot to buy sauerkraut. So I couldn't make tofu bins the first meal, so it's spaghetti. What can you do? Easy bachelor meal. So this is it. Wow, that's the first time I've thought of it as a bachelor pad, and that's what it is. I guess I'm a bachelor. I'm not married, although I'm still seeing Maple. But I guess I qualify as a bachelor as I'm not married. So this is a bachelor pad, and this is a bachelor meal right here, spaghetti. So more interesting things. I start work. Today's Sunday, the 8th or the 9th. I start work. So tomorrow's Monday. A week after that. So I have basically 1 week left to get all my stuff in order, and that includes buying a table for the dining room, a chair for my desk, because right now there's no chair there, and it's kind of hard to use it. It also includes getting the internet turned on, which is why you're not going to be seeing this video until probably Wednesday. It's Sunday night right now. So watch pot never boils. I think a videotaped pot just like gets colder and colder the longer it sits there. Close the lid. Get some more heat in there. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm gonna try and get back to the routine of this, like I said. So hopefully there'll be more videos coming out here. And my arrival here at the apartment is also heralding a new era of LP for me, because it's now something that's in direct competition for my time with my full-time job, which, like I said, starts in a week. So I'm going to have to figure out a system to make LPing work. And I really want to continue doing it, and I'm getting some good internet so I can upload videos easily, which is expensive too. But you guys are worth it. Especially you guys who watch this channel. So I want it to continue happening, but in order for that to happen, I have to make sure that I'm getting it figured out. So I'm probably going to try and come up with a rigid schedule for what days certain LPs have videos released. That way I know if I'm ahead or behind in terms of my video making. So I haven't thought about that very much yet because I can't even put anything up until Wednesday. So I think Wednesday I'll put up an episode of Pokemon that I already have recorded, but we'll try and figure out a routine for that. So if I have 2 or even 3 projects going on, there'll be a pattern that you can expect so you know what days certain videos come out on. That's something that I really would like to get into, and I think it would help me make sure and make time for LPing when I also have a full-time job. So I'm going to be working 5 days a week, 9 to 5, like or 8 to 5, like you would expect when someone says full-time job. So I'm going to have to figure out what time is best for LPing. It may just end up being at night. Maybe I'll LP a bunch on the weekends and put it up through the week. I know that's what Broken Champion does. But my schedule's going to be pretty much constant. I don't expect to be doing a whole lot of traveling early on, and for the first 2 months I'm basically going to be, for a month and a half, I'm going to be in training here. So if I haven't said it yet, which I don't think I have, I'm going to be working, I'm not going to talk much about my job because I know I have to sign some non-disclosure agreements, and I don't want to say too much about any one thing. So on this channel I'm not going to really talk about my details of my job, plus it's probably not going to be very exciting to anyone who's not a computer scientist. But I'm going to be working for General Motors here at the New Innovation Center, and I think it's going to be really cool. Finish what I'm saying, and then another topic. My official job title is Associate Software Developer, so I write code. But one of the reasons I like having this vlog channel, it serves a great purpose in communicating with you I guess, vloggy pilots who watch this channel and get information, and hopefully I come up with interesting things to talk about, or I do something interesting with the editing, or whatever else. Goals are going to be coming back as well. I have my first goal planned already. I'll tell you at the end of the video. Let me finish what I'm saying. But beyond just communicating with you guys, this is also a way for me to communicate with myself. So I want to be able to see this video when I'm 30 and say, man, I wasn't fat yet, or whatever, Hopefully I'll be saying, man, I wasn't buff yet. Fingers crossed. It's sort of like, it's not really a diary, but more a documentary of my life as it happens. So that's why I thought it was really important to start doing this again now that I'm in the apartment, because this is today. Well, I won't count today because my parents were still here today, but tomorrow is the first real day of my adult life, where I have my own apartment, where I'm paying all the, I'm totally financially independent from my parents now. I'm paying all the bills myself. I'm in charge of taking care of this place and taking care of myself and showing up at work and all the responsibilities of adulthood. I even have insurance. That's whoa. That's how you know you're an adult, is when you have an insurance bill. Yeah, so that's why I want to document this, is that tomorrow especially is a cool day because it's going to be the first real day of my adult life, an independent adult life. And but this here is just the first meal in the apartment. I'm going to stop rambling. I'll tell you my first goal. I want to have a thing on Vloggyponcho called Song Sundays, where every Sunday, those are probably really loud, aren't they, in the video? They always seem like they're louder in video than they are in real life. I want to have a thing called Song Sunday, where every Sunday I play a song. And maybe it'll be on one of my 2 guitars, which I finally have again, now that I have room. I'll show the apartment eventually. Or maybe it'll be on my keyboard that I finally have back, now that there's space for it. The dorm room is really cramped. Or maybe it'll just be like a vocal piece where I'll put a bunch of my voices together. But one way or the other, I want at least there to be a part of a song in every Sunday episode, Song Sunday. And it may not have vocals, it may just be the guitar part of a song that I've learned, but the goal is that it'll get me interested in my musical instruments again, and hopefully result in me actually getting good at guitar again like I was in high school. So that's the first goal. Hold me to it. Expect a video on next, not obviously today's Sunday, but I don't have one prepared because I just got here. So I have a week to get ready for the first Song Sunday next Sunday. Anyway, tell everybody that this channel is back. I'm gonna try and get some flashing lights on Angry Poncho to let people know. But if you know any other users who watch this channel, let them know that I'm back in action. And hopefully, I don't think very many of you actually unsubscribed during the hiatus, which is great. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.